Hello everybody and welcome to week number 8 of the Ninja Axle Racing League. Today we are at North Wilkesboro Speedway for the mini stocks, street stocks, and late models. Ready to kick off almost the start of the end of the season right here. And starting on pole in the mini stock division will be the number 18 of Donnie Baumgartner. Starting outside pole in the number 4 for Travis Coro. Starting in position number 3 will be the 86 of Chick Hicks, and to his outside being number 7 of Kevin Jones. Strip Leathers in the 43 will start in 5th, and to his outside Tyler Thompson 51 will start 6th. Burger Joe will start in 7th, and Chase Marks in 8th. The number 22 Josh Wright will start 9th, and the number 10 of number 17 of Connor Rudas started in 10th. 11th goes to number 57 of Reed Ware. To his outside is the number 95 of Lightning McQueen. Tanner Rife in the Napa Auto Care number 16 will start in 13th, and rounding out your field here in P number 14 is the number 2 of Josh Cutler. If I remember correctly, the points in these are quite even. That's right, we had technical difficulties. So it's not, I don't quite remember the points. I can't check them right now, but we are about to go green. And green flag is out. We're underway here at North Wilkesboro for 35 laps of racing. Travis Coro looks to get the better jump off the line. We'll see down into turn 1 here. Donnie Baumgartner trying to hold their own around the inside. Travis Coro on the outside. Down into 3 and 4. Travis Coro losing that spot out to Donnie Baumgartner. Baumgartner will go high now, as Travis will try and clear the number 86 of Chick Hicks, as he will do so. Now he's going to put pressure back on Donnie Baumgartner up in the front, as Travis seems to have that 4 car pretty much locked in here, ready to go. I'm pretty sure we figured it out last week that like 35 points or something before this race and you are out of the points. And coming to the end here, I'll have to figure it out because there's less cars. But I think it's going to be around 20 points or something. Something around there. Because of whatever. But Travis Coro fighting hard on the outside to get this lead from Donnie Baumgartner in the 18. Same with Kevin Jones, who's also around the outside. Baumgartner gets clear. Will Travis try and look to the inside? No, he will not. He'll look back to the outside. Kevin Jones clears for third. About almost clear for second. Mouth mumbly jumbly right now. 5 laps in. Donnie Baumgartner taking care of this lead right now. As Chick Hicks looks to the inside of Kevin Jones, they're going to go 3 wide down the front stretch. Chick Hicks will back out of it. Kevin Jones will clear Travis Coro for second. And Coro will get back on the run around the outside though. Is he able to pull alongside? Not quite, as they should both actually be clear here. And no, yes they will. No, they won't. As actually Travis Coro has a way better run than Jones. Coro has a better run than Jones. They're 3 wide once again. Coro now back into second, as they're 3 wide behind him. Chase Marks way up the track. But Travis Coro now has to go reel in the number 18 of Donnie Baumgartner once again, as they single filed out here. Burger Joe trying to knock out some guys of competition. Him and Chick Hicks 1 and 2 in the points, and I'm pretty sure Chase Marks is the other one. in the top 3. So they need good runs here today to knock some people out of the playoffs. As the top 4 are pulling away from the rest of the field here. Strip Leathers holding off Tyler Thompson and Burger Joe behind him, while Chase Marks looks to go around the outside of everyone. Now Tyler Thompson's outside of Strip Leathers. And will he get it done? Tyler Thompson into the 5th position. Travis Coro slowly gaining on the number 18 car. All that time battling has really slowed him down, as they might not even be gaining. As Tyler Thompson just lost it right back right away. Chase Marks now falling back around that outside. As it looks like he'll almost get single filed out here as Josh Wright comes around the outside there in the 22. With some speed. Not able to do anything. As let's go check in on our leader. 13 laps into this one. 2.5 lead over the number 4 machine, who is really just running the same lap times as Donnie Baumgartner. Top as Strip Leather starts to pull away from everyone else behind him. Actually, the real battle right now, Lightning McQueen and Reed Ware battling it out. In the back is up ahead. Burger Joe looks to make a move. He does. Same with Chase Marks. Trying to get Connor Ritter trying to get by Chase Marks there. As Burger Joe in his Burger King number 87 trying to work his way up to the field, as he's actually lost 3 positions from the start of this race down to 10th. Chase Marks way high there. That's going to allow Connor Ritter to slip by around the inside. And actually, Coro has brought the lead down to 1.3 seconds. As here they are, Ruda, Marks, and Wright with Burger Joe also getting into the mix here. Ruda and Wright trying to get by the number 27. Burger Joe just waiting for his opportunity to pounce on any of them. As he now will look to inside of the number 22 machine, who went high to go around Ruda. As a bad run out of the corner for Burger Joe. That's going to allow him to single file out, and Ruda now has the 22 right to his outside. Not quite. As let's go focus on our leader here. Coming up to 15 to go here soon. Donnie Baumgartner still has about the same gap over Travis Coro, but Kevin Jones and Chick Hicks are starting to fall off there in 3rd and 4th. As Tyler Thompson's been able to keep up with Strip Leathers, but this time by 15 to go for the number 18 machine. To go. Let's go back and look through the field. As with 15 to go, Donnie Baumgartner leads us. Travis Coro in 2nd. 3rd, Kevin Jones. 4th, Chick Hicks. 5th, Strip Leather. 6th, Howard Thompson. 7th is Chase Marks. 8th right now is Connor Ruda. 9th, Josh Wright. 10th, Burger Joe. 11th, Reed Ware with Lightning McQueen, and 12th, Tanner Reif, and 13th, and running in the field in 14th, Josh Cutler. Not having a good run back there in the number 2 machine. Lightning McQueen side by side with Ware. Same with Burger Joe. Up ahead, they're getting around the inside of Josh right heel. As they did not clear, neither one of them clear. As McQueen battling out, but actually trouble for the number 4 cars. He is lost almost a second of time here late in this run. Either Baumgartner's picked up the pace or Travis Corral's been pushing way too hard. He's losing a second of pace. I think Travis Corral is pushing this car too hard for right now, because he should not be losing that much time to the race leader. As Cutler caught back up to the back of the pack here. Lightning McQueen still trying to get around number 57 of Reed Ware. Tanner Reif will look to follow him through on the inside. As Cutler losing it once again to losing ground, and then once again 10 to go now for the leader. As Lightning McQueen and Reed Ware still not able to decide who will take that position. Tanner Reif being impatient, looking to take it 3 wide into 3 and 4. Not able to catch up to them. As Chick Hicks just made a pass for third. Kevin Jones, big slide there as he's lost a huge bit of time. Tyler Thompson also got around Strip Leathers as Chase Marks and Connor Ruda come chasing them down. As still up ahead, Lightning McQueen might clear this time out of 4. He's not going to get up the track. He is not going to get up the track. Lightning McQueen. As these cars have been side by side for a good chunk of time, and they're over 4 seconds back of 10th place. So top 10 pretty much are locked in right now. As Lightning McQueen and Reed Ware still battle it out. Let's go look at the battle for 6th. Not anyone making any moves. But Chick Hicks has pulled. He hasn't even pulled away. He's just maintaining pace. There is something wrong with that number 7 machine. He's back to 3.7 seconds back. Travis Corral found his pace once again. And back into 3 and 4 one more time. Tanner Reif looks to have the fastest car out of this bunch. He's just not been able to get around any of them. Reif in the 16, struggling there in the 13th position as he'll look to the outside this time. Him and Cutler will switch positions there. Middle of the straightaway. As actually coming to 2 to go, now 3 to go this time by at the line. Wait, now 2 to go. 2 to go for the 18 machine. As Thompson right on the tail of the number 7 machine. Now here as they come to the white flag this time. Donnie Baumgartner takes the white flag. And down into 3 and 4 for the final time. The number 18 of Donnie Baumgartner. She will win her first race in NARL Travis Coral 2nd, 3rd Chick Hicks, 4th Kevin Jones, 5th Tyler Thompson, 6th Strip Leather, 7th Chase Marks, 8th Connor Rilla, 9th Josh Wright, 10th Burger Joe. Lightning McQueen clears him, and now we'll get Lightning McQueen 11th, 12th Josh Cutler, 13th Reed Ware, and Tanner Rife with the fastest car in that group for most of that run. Will end up rounding out your field in 14th. But big win for the number 18 of Donnie Baumgartner collects their first win of the season. Travis Coral, good run in the 4. Struggled there early with the side-by-side racing. Had the pace to keep up with the 18. Not able to actually catch the 18 now. Number 7, Kevin Jones, finishing 4th after struggling later on in that one after having a tremendous early run. As actually we'll be right back with our updated point standings and getting the next one ready to go. Let me pull out the calculator here just so we know. As we got some people eliminated from contention already, as we'll get back to that here in a second. Let me just get this ready to go. As here we are being right back. Season overview. Burger Joe, with 2 races to go, looks pretty content with that. But everyone outside of Tyler Thompson is kicked out of place. Kicked out of the chance to win the championship. Chase Marks 22 points back, 28 points back. Strip Leathers, Chick Hicks 30 points back. Connor and Tyler Thompson tied with 33 points back from Burger Joe. Kicked out, first one kicked out right now is Travis Coral with 43. 45 for Josh, 45 back for Josh Wright and Donnie Baumgartner. They both sit 9th and 10th. 11th Josh Cutler, he's 59 back. Lightning McQueen 68 back, sits 12th. 131 points, 69 back is Tanner Rife and Reed Ware 14th. 72 back, finished with 128. As the cutoff was 34 points for these guys, so that makes it just that much crazier that so many of them are out. As still in this chance, 51 back was the thing, and that leaves us with 8 Street Stock drivers, I think. Wait, let me see. I think it's actually one more. Not 8. We got 12 still in it, technically, because the cutoff was 54. As Gary Cooper, Jamie Day, and Tyler Kuhn are all out. And our late models, I believe, is the same. We'll get back to that here in a second. Let me go look at the late models to see how they are. Everyone is still in contention by late models for quite a bit, as first to last is 39 points. But that also leaves I don't even know if I did my math right. Yes, I did. Last place to first is 39 points. After this one, we might see someone get cut out of the playoffs. Is actually qualifying right now for the street stocks is going on. Because we're not going to watch any qualifying here today. Connor Hale will set your fastest lap so far other than lap 1. And lap 2 going on here. They are exiting 3 and 4 for the last lap. Connor Hale will keep the number 1 position. Yeah, let me get on him. Connor Hale sets pole with a 20.580, .004 ahead of Paul Thompson and Brendan Logano, who's will clinch second and third. Let me get right back to you guys here so we can get back here for racing action. Connor Hale in the number 67 Dynaco machine will take pole. Like we said, Paul Thompson in the 95 will take second. Third, we'll go to Nerds, number 60 for Ben Logano. Fourth is actually the number 83 for Stacy Cahoon, who has the big lead in this one, as he can knock out a lot more drivers here in this race, as 36 back will be the difference after this one. Kevin Jones in the 49, coming right out of that number 7, will start one position behind where he finished in 5th. 6th will be the number 15 Ray Hamlin. Casey Hemrick in the number 58 will start in 7th. 8th will be the number 4 of Denny Fincham. 9th, the number 58 of Zane Watson. Corey Elliott will start 10th in the Bucky's number 5. And the number 1 of Joey Kane will start in 11th. 12th will be AJ Smith in the number 88 machine. 13th, eliminated from the playoffs, is Tyler Kuhn. 14th, I believe all 3 of these guys in last are eliminated from playoffs. Gary Cooper in the 22, and number 16 of Jamie Davis. Let's get up here to our race leader. As here he comes, takes us to the green flag. Connor Hale and Paul Thompson lead us into turn 1. Connor Hale looking to get the better jump here, especially in these street stocks, as he'll get a good run through the corner there. Paul Thompson not quite as lucky there, as it be a 3 wide in the back. Brendan Logano now looking to try and get back underneath the number 95. He will do so. Brendan Logano underneath the number 95, as this is going to allow Connor Hale to pull away from the field, as they signal Paul back out in the back. As Stacy Kuhn looking to make his move, as Ray Hamlin sends it 3 wide in the 15. Brendan Logano get by for second. Stacy Kuhn looking for third. He'll clear for third. Ray Hamlin almost clear for fourth. And Stacy Kuhn will not take the top line though, as I believe he'll clear him fully and take and move up the track. No, he won't. He got loose, and yeah, he does not move up the track. Try and cut him off. Stacy Cahoon will now take and clear. Paul Thompson struggling there, starting in second, as it looks like the outside lane's not as useful to hold on to in these street stocks as they were in the mini stocks. Kevin Jones fell back to 6th, so he only lost 1 position. As Casey Emmerich and Zane Watson fight over who is the better number 58, but Zane Watson getting swarmed by the rest of the street stocks behind him. Danny Fincham and Joey Kane. as they head into 3 and 4. Watson will clear the 4 of Fincham. As there he clears him right there. Joey King, Danny Fincham battling it out as Connor Hill is being reeled in by the number 60 car. Oh, Brandon Logano. As you can see, the 60 getting slowly closer and closer each lap. Here at the new North Wilkesboro layout, as he is now within passing distance, maybe. As he goes outside of the number 67 machine. They keep battling. Stacy Kuhn will be coming up into the fight here. Will Connor Hale be able to break free of this number 60 machine? Of Brendan Logano. Connor Hale holding off the number 60 of Brendan Logano here as he goes back to the outside. He's going to slow them both up, and Stacy Kuhn will be able to make a move. And that might be what Connor Hale needs. If he can get alongside Brendan Logano. Number 83 machine, that is. Way low there for the 67 into 1 and 2. As Connor Hale now has the 60 machine side by side with him. And Stacy Kuhn right behind him. Connor Hale struggling here early on in this one. Just does not have the pace he had in qualifying. We'll go back in 3 and 4 here. Connor Hale struggles out of 3 and 4 on the inside. Really, Stacy Kuhn to get to his outside. Paul Thompson worked his way back up into 4th. As Kevin Jones is in the hands of Casey Hemrick right now for 6th. And up front here, Brendan Logano takes the lead away from this number 67 machine. And Connor Hale's trying to hold off the 83 because all points gained here on the current points leader will be huge. But it's not looking good for him or the rest of the field at the moment. As Connor Hale and Stacy Kuhn are losing a whole bunch of ground to the number 60 of Brendan Logano by battling here. I wonder what will happen in the late model race, if the outside or inside lane will be more dominant, or if it's going to be about even like it was in these two. About 3 races remaining for the late models, and it's all tight like this. Some guys are hoping to get that win on the board that they've been so desperately trying to get all season. Stacy Kuhn will clear Connor Hale. And Connor Hale should be able to get back to running his race here, as long as Ray Hamlin in the 15 isn't able to pull up alongside him. As in the 1 and 2, Hamlin sends it in deep, and he will not be able to get to his outside. Brendan Logano with a 2-second gap over Stacy Kuhn now. As Connor Hale trying to hold off the number 15 machine. And he'll be able to pull away as they start battling there. Zane Watson makes his move on 58 of Casey Hemrick. Not able to get any move done. Joey Kane and Denny Fincham still battling out here for the number 9 position. As this is not looking good for AJ Smith. As losing this many points to Brendan O'Donnell and Stacey Kuhn this late in the season is not good. As I'm pretty sure all three of these guys are already eliminated and they're just hanging out in the back here. Brendan O'Donnell up 2 positions already started. 2.1 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. Have to take lap 25. We're 5/8 of the way through this race. Stacey Kuhn, your current points leader, trying to run away with this season here to secure season number 1. And hopefully move up into the late model division. Connor Hale still struggling to find any speed in that number 67 machine, but it is helpful that the two behind him are battling it out for 4th and 5th, as he's been struggling in that Dynaco machine. Kevin Jones and Casey Hemrick still battling it out. As Kevin Jones trying to hold on to the number 6 position. But now Denny Fincham has caught up to this group. These two battling it out here. As the one and Brendan O'Donnell have pulled quite a bit away from the groups in last. As they battling it out here for 6th, the rest of the field starts to pile in behind them, just stacking up. Casey Hemrick will clear Kevin Jones though, so this might be good for the 49 machine. As they all start signaling following out, but there's still nose to tails. Let's actually go check in on Ray Hamlin and Paul Thompson, as they're also falling off like number 67 of Connor Hale. As today, Brendan Logano just has the faster car all around. As he's about to take a few laps to go here when he hit the line. Brendan Logano here, just pulling away from the field. No one has any competition for him here today. So he put 10 seconds up over 6th of Casey Hemrick. as AJ Smith and Joey Kane battling out with Corey Elliott for the last spot inside the top 10. As 5 to go now at the line for your race leader. As he enters 3 and 4. This time at the line he gets 4 to go. AJ Smith really wanting this top 10 finish here. He's trying to get a positive out of this day here in North Wilkesboro, where he's been struggling all day. Just nothing working for the number 88 machine. As coming to 2 to go will be the number 1 machine. Once he hits the line, there's 2 to go. Not number 1, for number 60 machine. As he just hit 2 to go. As AJ Smith just not able to get anything going. As Kevin Jones now has Zane Watson and Danny Fincham both trying to get by him around the outside. As way down in the corner there on entry. As last lap for your race leader. Brendan Logano with almost 4-second gap over Stacey Cahoon. Rounds 3 and 4. And will take the checkered flag here at North Wilkesboro. Stacey Cahoon will finish 2nd. 3rd will be Connor Hale. 4th, Brady Hamlin. 5th, Paul Thompson. 6th will be Casey Emmerich. And 7th is Zane Watson. 8th will be Kevin Jones. 9th, Danny Fincham. 10th goes to Joey Kane. AJ Smith by 0.1 seconds will finish at 11th. 12th will go to Corey Elliott. 13th, Tyler Cahoon. 14th will be the number 22 of Gary Cooper. And rounding out your field in 15th will be the number 16 of Jamie Day. And huge run by number 60 car here today. Just domination after domination. Once he was able to get by number 67 machine, he didn't slow down. He kept pushing that car to its limits, and it proved to be the best option here today, as he finished with one of the biggest gaps so far this season, if not the biggest gap for a leader to win over 2nd place. But still, to 6th place, he was 12.1 ahead. As we'll be right back with our update point standing and tell you who's out of this one. As here with updated point standings, Stacey Kuhn 205. I'm pretty sure the cut is 35. That leaves 4 drivers within contention. It's 36. Brendan Logano, Ray Hamlin, and AJ Smith all within contention. AJ Smith literally almost blew it here in this last one. Connor Hale, if he's able to pick up that win or stay ahead of Stacey Kuhn, it might be a different story for him. Paul Thompson, same thing. Casey Hemrick, working his butt off all season. Zane Watson, Kevin Jones, Danny Fincham. As we still have other battles going on throughout the field, but that is where it sits right now. I'm not going to go through the whole points order here today, but if you just joined in, make sure to hit that like and subscribe as we try and get this season going. Also, if you you want to be a part of this, just put a comment in the comment section with what division and number you want, and we'll get you there. As actually we got a technical difficulty. I forgot this was messed up. Late models were messed up, as I gotta go fix it real quick. And actually, since I'm doing that, I guess we can't run down through the full point standings. How they go. Apparently it says that track was completed. Oh, where is it? Excuse me. As I might have to go and fix this afterwards. It's right there. Let's go actually run down through the point standings of our street stocks here. With 205 points, Stacey Coon leads the points. 30 back with 175 is Brandon Logano. 170 points for Hamlin A.J. Smith. That puts him 35 back. Connor Hale's 39 back with 166 points. 165 for Paul Thompson puts him 40 back. 150 back is Casey Hamrick with 155. 56 back for Joey Kane with 149. One back of Joey Kane is the number 58 of Zane Watson as he's 57 back. More back of Zane Watson with 146 points is Kevin Jones and Denny Fincham tied for 10th. The 12th of Corey Elliott has 62 points back, current points leader, and 143 points. 130 points for Gary Cooper as he's 75 back. Jamie Day, 123 points, 82 back. And rounding out your point standings is Tyler Kuhn with 121 points and 84 back. As they are out of the points, but they're not out of this one. As I forgot my water, I'm not gonna go get that though. As I'm waiting for the to load here real quick and we get into it. As these guys are all separated within good distance of the things. As let's get this going. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. And we'll give you guys a little bit of view here in silence for qualifying, as the cars should start to roll out onto the track. There you go. Qualifying as finishing up here as the cars will be pulling out the pits. this camera angle set up correctly here for you guys. As here we are with our late model race for 50 laps. Only 200 laps away from the end of the season for these guys. Starting on pole in the Pizza Hut, number 12, last week's winner. It'll be Ariana Santee. The walls forward, number 77 for Matthew Duda will line up in second. Third will be the Angel Soft, number 69 for Ariana Santee. The Pepsi, number 13 for Axel Illinois, lines up in fourth. Fifth is the Skittles, number 21 for Ariel Illinois. Braxton Whitaker in the B-Man Design, number 51, will line up in sixth. Sean Hoffman in the Sonny's Pizza Car Trade, number 28, will line up in seventh. Eighth is the Mazzagatti for Tyler Murray, sponsored by Mazzagatti. 87 for Tyler Murray. Actually, Cities, I don't know. Exalta, number 24 for Jeff Gordon, will line up in 9th. Dorio, number 8 for Val Manoy, lined up 10th. McConey Sack Shop, number 5 for Aldo Manoy, will line up in 11th. 12th to be Brackley, number 26 for Timmy Tommy. Martin Cook lines up in the Napa, number 61. The Freight Auctions, number 9 for Chase Elliott. And then WeatherTech, number 91 for Shane Van Gisbergen, and round out your field. Let's jump up to our race leader to get us going here. Green flags out and we're underway at North Wilkesboro. As in the turn one, Ariana Santee will take control of this one. Maybe not. His outside lane might be faster here to start the race. We'll see. Hannah Santee looks to be struggling around the inside lane compared to the rest of the field. As Ariana Santee way up high there off the corner. In the wall goes Bow Benoit. That might bring me out of caution. But Axel Benoit now is in the second. Matthew Duda got around the area. Got around Ariana Santee's Axel Benoit. Looks to do the same. As Ariana Santee's number 12 is wicked loose there on that inside line. He's actually going a little clear here. Baxton Liquor look to follow through. As Bob Benoit slowly rolling down the front stretch right now. Ariana Santee still not able to get clear. Is loose again there. The inside lane's getting held up right now by the number 12 machine. As a lap car is coming up. Is that going to bring out yellow maybe? No, he's pulling in the pits. Big damage for the number 8 machine. Absolutely looking real in number 77. Braxton Liquor, same thing. As we single file out here, further on in the back, they are 3 wide. Further back, Hannah Santee makes a move to the inside of Ariana Santee, not able to get there. As they're door banging in the middle of the corner, Jeff Gordon and Chase Elliott. As on the front stretch here, still side by side, Bow Benoit sitting in the pits right now. Back of this pack is rough, housing each other. As number 8 Bow Benoit will roll back out onto the field, out on the track. They'll single file out here. Axel Benoit looking to reel in number 77, Matthew Duda. That was a bad corner for him. As Ariana Santee's hopes of going 2 for 2 are looking real low here. As that was a bad start for her to this one. She's hoping for a caution here in this one. We're almost 10 laps into it. Axel Benoit runs a higher line than Matthew Duda into 3 and 4. 1 and 2, Axel Benoit might be faster to there, but if you watch Axel Benoit's line, he runs up, almost up into that second groove. while Matthew Dew is riding in that low bottom of that first group. But here in one, Axel only seemed to be making up most of his time in one. As you can see there, he got it back down. And then loses it in 3 and 4. So it's going to be of who can gain the most time where. Because he'll watch back in turn 1 here again. Axel only will lose that time. But he just seems to get the better run off as he's now within 0.4. Jackson Whitaker's actually losing these two because they're so fast. I believe both these guys are looking for their first win of the season. And actually first career NARL win. Has him and Santi and Ariel Benoit battling it out back there. Axel Benoit looked outside, not quite the move there. Maybe he gets the run off. No, he doesn't. Maybe it's just a bad entry into the corner. As through 3 and 4 this time, Matthew seems to get the better run off 4. But in the 1 and 2, just look at how much better this run off the corner should be for Axel Benoit. As actually something happened to him there. As we'll come back to that as we get closer. They've all single filed out. 3 laps down is Bob Benoit. He put on lap 3. Matthew Dew is starting to pull away again. But this number 77 and 13 are pulling away from the rest of the field as they got some speed in those cars. As I believe a caution could settle this down between these two, and it might not be good for Matthew Duda. But he does look like he has a solid car, unlike Ariana Santi, who struggled there early on in the number 12 machine. But now she's got that thing back rolling right under, and she sits in 5th. Axel Benoit out of 2 gets outside of the 77 Matthew Duda. Same with Hannah Santi. Outside of Ariana. Axel Benoit way high in 3 and 4. But will he get a better run? Look at that run off of 4. Axel Benoit will clear Matthew Duda easily into 1. Wicked run out of 4. As Axel Benoit has put a huge gap between him and Matthew Duda. As this might be Axel Benoit's #1 track. As we saw in preseason him dominate here as well. But holy, what a run out of 3 and 4 there. But if you look back here, Timmy Tommy working his way up to the field. As all race winners here from battling from 5th to 8th are all race winners. All Benoit's the other one, as he struggled here later on in this season. Axel Benoit has found some unbelievable speed here late in this, or early here in this run. As he's put a second gap over Matthew Duda, who's not been battling with anyone. Right now, Ariana Santi's struggling bad on the inside lane. That car does not like it down there on the inside, especially off of 4. As Ariel Benoit's been stuck behind Santi all night. And maybe looks to send a 3 line down the inside. As actually that number 26 machine started in P12 up to P number 6 right now. Ariana Santi down to 8th. That's 7 positions gone. About to be 8 if Sean Hoffman can get outside. Ariel Benoit now finally able to get that car back rolling. She's only down 2 positions. As Ariana Santi struggling wicked badly in that car. As up ahead, yeah, nothing really happening. As she actually gets out from the bottom, this might help the number 12 machine. As that was actually big loose there for the 12 of Ariana Santi. Who's 8 spots back from where she started with Shane Van Gisbergen up 4. Also can make some moves. As they clear once again, Bob Benoit is caught back to the field. Oh, coming up to halfway to go here in this halfway done here in this one. Axel Benoit has a 1.5 second gap over Matthew Duda and then a 3 second gap over Axel Whitaker. And Ariana Santi clears. Benoit now working to get his way around the outside of the number 91 machine. Shaman and Gisbergen falling back on the inside lane as well. And Auto ignoring will clear there. And now we can go look at the battle for third. Tyler Murray looks underneath the 51 of Braxton Whitaker. That might allow Hannah Santee to get into this battle, as this is why they're losing so much time to Axe Benoit and Matthew Duda is battling up ahead. Hannah Santee still is struggling to catch up to them though. Number 69, Angel Soft Machine, now actually gets outside the 87 as this will be for fourth. Hannah Santee, a two-time winner this season. One of the only multi-time winners here in this season. As she will look to clear down the backstretch, not quite able to. As these other two tracks that we're coming up to in the season were not tested in preseason. We have no idea how they will look out on the track. But right now, Hannah Santee will take over number 2 position. Actually, let's get you some silence and just listen to these cars roll around the track here for a couple of laps. As we come back in here right now, give me a little silence, listen to cars roll around this track. We need to look it up on this number 51 machine of Braxton Whitaker. Matthew Duda has closed the gap to Axe Benoit now, as now we're seeing a flip-flop from early on in the race. Axe Benoit tires might be wearing out. Axe Benoit is holding on the outside lane up ahead. Hannah Santee underneath the 51 here for third. Will she be able to keep her nose in? Inside, not quite. Absolutely, you can see Matthew Duda right there. Was 1.5 seconds. He's cut that one in half now. Axe Benoit needs to find his rhythm here once again. He wants to get this win under him. As he rolls through the corners, Matthew Duda trying to catch up to him, but they seem to be running similar lap times right now, way faster than everyone behind them. Ariana Santee back to 9th. Hannah Santee as well, we're going to talk about. The siblings are confusing. As that time Hannah sends it way deep underneath the 51. Can she pull side by side? Not quite. As she'll look to stick her nose down in underneath once again. As this is what I was talking about, like dominant wins over second place. Brenda Logano last race actually has a dominant win over everyone else, but not Matthew Duda, as those two cars are flying out here today. And if Axe Benoit here and win this, because right now Matthew Duda and Axe Benoit, if they get close to each other. It's going to be a good battle here at the end of this race. And San Diego hold on to fourth. The 12 Warren and Santee finally got settled in. Auto Annoyance been working his way up to the field a little bit after he went all the way back to 14th at the start of this run. He's trying to now catch number 24, Jeff Gordon. Annoyance win the wall lap 1. Just not able to keep pace with anyone else right now. Actually has built up the gap here once again, as you'll see Matthews has fallen quite a bit back. As the number 13 looking to set sail here with 7 to go. Hannah Santee's doing all she can to get outside or past the number 51 and get another podium finish this season. But the 51 Braxton Whitaker is not allowing that to happen. As someone has had area of annoying Ariana Sandy Madden. Like someone has been struggling because Santee just went up to 7th. It's just she going around. Number 21 of Ariel Annoying was loose there off the corner. On the inside there. That's only 5 to go at the line here. As he just took 5 to go. As they're just exiting 1 while he's entering 1. Longer race, and there's definitely a lot of traffic here. Auto Annoying now will be looking for another position in that number 5, but here Annoying almost cut him off. As Ariel Annoying might be able to hold on to it here for 10th. Auto Annoying's not going to allow that to happen as he'll roll his car round outside into 10th. Ariel Annoying looked to the switchback, not able to happen. She'll actually go back down low to block the inside from the fast coming number 9 of Chase Elliott. And Ariel's 2 wins definitely help when you come into a situation like this where you just struggle in your car. I believe Ariel's 2 wins, maybe just 1. By Hannah Santee for 3rd around the outside here. Will she get the run that Axel Link did? Will she get that type of run? Down out of 4. She doesn't get quite as big of a run as Axel Link did, but she'll clear for 3rd. Andy Sandy finds her way back up into 3rd place as the number 13 machine takes a white flag. As there was 12 seconds to 6th for Brendan Logano. Right now, Axel Link is 7 ahead of Hannah Santee. Baxter will win at North Wilkesboro. Matthew Deal comes in 2nd. Hannah Santee 3rd. 4th, Braxton Whitaker. 5th will be Tyler Murray. 6th is number 26 of Timmy Tommy. 7th goes to Sean Hoffman in the 28th. 8th, Ariana Sandy starts on pole, has a rough day. 9th, Auto Benoit, not 9th, 9th is Jeff Gordon, 10th, Auto Benoit. She'll pick up that 1 position there at the very end after dropping all the way back to 14th. He was able to get back past his starting spot. Chase Elliott will finish in 11th. Ariel Benoit also drops 7 positions, starting 5th, finishing 12th. As tough luck for our top competitors in the wins category. Then we got the free auctions never mind. Martin Cook finishes 13th, 14th. Shane Van Gisbergen rounding out your field in 15th. Bauer only 3 laps down with that contact early on in the wall there. As we'll get back here, Axel Noit, race winner. As I can tell you one thing, that team looks so good in preseason. I'm surprised it took them this long into the actual season for them to get that win. We'll be right back here with updated point standings and tell you who's in and out of the playoffs. Or not playoffs, why do I keep saying playoffs? Who's in and out of contention for this championship here. As we look at this, accidentally set the fastest lap with a 19.109. Next closest was, looks like the 19.118 set by Whitaker, as it will be. As we look at the season standings, here are your updated point standings. Timmy Tommy holds the points lead right now with 178 points. Over the number 77, Matthew Duda, who's 3 back, tied with Hannah Santee. Both of them, actually no, only did get his first win. Matthew Duda already had a win. Hannah Santee is the only one to win twice. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different winners this season. Hannah Santee 3 back, 175 points. 172 points for Aaron Williams puts her 4th, 6 back from Timmy Tommy, as those 4 actually going to be big looking into it. If Axel just found his tempo, he's going to be one to look into too, as he's only 16 points back with 162, as he's still in contention for this one. Tyler Murray sits in 6th with 157 points, 21 back, as he's just been up front, not really had the speed to win the race, but he's been up front all season. Audubon only needs to find that car back underneath him if he wants any contention to win this one this season, as he has to find some speed now, because early on in the season he looked good. Now he's struggling here later on. Chase Elliott, 151 points, 27 back in 8th. He's still in contention, needs to find some speed though. Bowerman needs to find some speed as well, as he's been medium of the field, it seems like, all season, but he's still in contention. He still can win this thing, as he's 145, 33 back. Shane Van Gisbergen also still in it with 144 points, 34 back, as they both need to find some speed too. He looked really good in Bristol, and then since then he has just not been there. Braxton Whitaker can technically win it under one condition. Timmy Tommy finishes last every single race, and Shane and Braxton Whitaker has to win the next 2. Braxton Whitaker does not. If Braxton Whitaker does not win the next 2, he's out. Jeff Gordon, 141 points. Jeff Gordon, 141 points, 37 back from Timmy Tommy. Ariana Santee tied with Jeff Gordon, as they're both out, but they can make some push into these upper guys and not have to finish here in the back. Sean Hoffman, 138 points, 40 back. Martin Cook, 137 and 41 back. As that's surprising, Martin Cook has completed every single lap, yet he is behind some people that haven't even finished every lap. Laps led, Hannah Santee at 99, Axel Link 40, Audubon Link 50, as he led one race start to finish, I believe. 50 for Ariana Santee, she led that last one start to finish. But yeah, come out next time, as we are at Five Flags Motor Speedway, or Five Flags Speedway, for some great action. Then we'll be hitting to double the amount of laps for our feature event. As see you guys next time. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. If you want to see more of this content, also leave a comment in the comment section below. If you want to be included in this upcoming season's next one, well, the Super Late Model will be kicking off for our summer season, actually spring season. These are supposed to be fall season. Got into them a little late, and then I took a big break in between. These guys will be back. Spring season coming up for Super Late Models, as you can see right there, number 83, as that one. As this one right here, this car will be ran by Axe Benoit in the, no, it will not. It will be ran by Jason Benoit in the upcoming season. piloting the number 31 machine, accidentally driving his Pepsi car, but in the late model version, and super late model version, as I still gotta get the rest of that roster finished up. But see you guys next time. Hit that like and subscribe.